I wanted to I want to share with you guys, like, since I've been on this journey, I've lost like 25 pounds. And I've been taking pictures of myself in my new body, minus the GMO booty that I used to have. And it's, quite interesting. So I'll be posting those videos. So you need to look out for it. It looks, it's like being in a bathing suit. So it might seem quite revealing, but I am wearing like a bra and a panties. But it's just interesting to see how your body just transforms, and it's no longer the same. And to think that, I'm trying to put on this weight right now in the event that I do the chemotherapy, because, I may lose weight. And also the doctor saying that he couldn't stretch my chest area too much because because I was a slim girl, but I wasn't always this slim. I was slim, but I was curvy too. I was a little, I was curvy. I had a little size, I should say. So I don't want him to think that I was so slim that he can't stretch my skin. That's interesting. But nevertheless, I want to post those videos just so you can see my new body, and just because I want to see it, I want to I want to record it, and I want to kind of see the before and after. I have been putting on a little bit of weight these days because I've been doing an alkaline weight, just diet. I don't know if it's a diet, but you have hemp protein. And it's hemp protein. It's in a green and white jar. And the quinoa flakes. Yes. Sea moss. Coconut oil. But I didn't put it all in one kind of a jar and drank it, or cup. I put it in my oatmeal. So hopefully it's working. Because like I said, I want to put on some weight before this chemo thing. So this way, I won't look too famished. But yes, so look out for that video. I'm gonna call it my new body video. Let me share this with you as well. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I met with a friend, and he had given me $1,000 donation towards, my fight with breast cancer. And this is from one individual. And I was just so moved. It was just unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me how the heart of mankind, we really are good people. And to know that I needed that, who knew? But I'm going to tell you this. He gave me that money, and, towards, because that he knows that I'm going through a lot. And sure enough, my vehicle, I cannot register it here. I bought the car prior to me discovering I had this lump in my breast. And I bought it for like $2,800, and it had 59,000 miles on it. However, the car, I didn't realize that the car was a rebuilt car. Sure enough, the gentleman, in order to register the car, you need to have the receipts for all of the work that was done in this rebuilt car. But the guy doesn't have the receipts. So it's going to cost me a whole lot. So I may not even be able to get the car registered. I'm not going to be able to get the car registered. Or I'll have to go to another state to register it. So I have to look for someone else, another state. And I want to say that I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I think it's going to work, and I just hope it will work. But my mechanic offered to register the car for me in another state, in North Carolina, and a year of insurance paid off for $1,500. and it has to be done by the end of December. So I'm saying this to say, look how God works. Look how the universe works. My friend, I went to go see him, and he's a gentleman who shared with me about the cannabis, cannabis oil, because his mom is going through a similar experience, and he's using the cannabis oil with her. His mom has breast cancer as well. And he refuses, he's not taking her to a doctor for them. They want to cut, and she's older, and he knows, I know what this is all about. Nevertheless, I'm saying that to say, he gave me the $1,000 towards, helping out, donation. Sure enough, my car situation is due the end of this month, and I was just I said to myself, well, it's not cancer, so I'll figure it out. And however I figure it out, I'll figure it out. I'll deal with it then, because I'm dealing with so much right now. My mechanic offers me to take it to North Carolina, to register in North Carolina for $1,500 with all of my insurance paid for the year. So he went out there to do it today. I'm going to cross my fingers that everything works out and he doesn't need anything else, because he drove 9 hours out there to do this for me. That is unbelievable. I am so grateful. I am so, so grateful. It is God is so good. Sometimes you got to get people out of your life so that the blessings can come in. I hate to put it that way, because some people would tear you down. You got to get the negative people out of your lives, because if you don't, you could never receive your blessings. And I don't care how they come, okay? Because God sends you people. God sends people to help you in your life. So even though, my boyfriend is no longer here and we've moved on, thank you for everything you've done in my life. I guess you made it your exit to leave, to do what you do. So, and God just sends new people to help you continue on with this journey, not leaving you alone to work, to stress yourself out. And you're going to be stressed out, but you know what? You got to just figure out how I'm going to move forward. I have to take action. You got to take action. Prayer, faith, and action. Or action, faith, and prayer. I don't know what order it comes in. But you got to do, you got to make a phone call. You got to, make a visit. You got to share your story. Let people know what you're going through. If people don't know what you're going through and you're trying to be brave and bold about everything, you won't receive the help that you need. So I am really grateful for all of you who have shared this experience with me, because you give me so much hope and courage and faith because of your prayers. I'm not even in church. No church has really come forward to say, here's a donation. Can you imagine? As long as I've been in church, not one church has come out and said, here's give Ruby this, a little donation. I've had members from the church, different people from different church, reach out. But not, why do I have to be sitting in a church to receive help? That's interesting. When I grew up in these churches, sang in these churches for all of these years, of course I stopped after a certain point, but so I can't receive help? That's unbelievable. But then again, you know what? You ask. And did I ask? I'm not sure, but do they all know? I'm not sure either. I think they do, because most of everyone who knows me on Facebook are church members. They know. But it took, it's individuals, one person at a time, who really stepped out to help. And, that's just unbelievable. That shows me that God works and lives in all of our hearts and our minds, and we're really good people. And I'm telling you, I want to be just like the people who have been good to me, in terms of just praying for someone, calling up, giving a kind word, giving support financially, whatever way I can. Okay, so let's try and do that. Let's do that for each other, especially in our black community where it's so, we go through enough trauma as it is, watching the news and our black boys being killed, and it's traumatic. So with that in your brain and living, from year to year, it's just done intentionally to make you feel less of a human being. Okay, so I want you guys to know it makes you feel less, but we are powerful. We have to operate in a place where we have to know what's going on and support one another. And you guys have taught me about support, prayers, black and white. But I'm just saying, this so that we can think of just helping in general, helping one another, no matter what race, what background, what color you are. But knowing as a people, as a black people, we have to stick together because it's designed for us to fight one another, to feel like, whatever we go through, whatever conflicts we go through, it's kind of designed that way. Through the media, through the newspaper, through everything. All right. Well, I love you all, and God bless. I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your love, your support. And I love you. Mwah.